Hi, I'm Deborah Beagle, and I'm the managing broker and co-owner of the Ashton Real Estate Group of RE/MAX Advantage here in Nashville, Tennessee. Welcome to my March market update here for Middle Tennessee and the Nashville surrounding counties of Davidson, Williamson, Rutherford, Sumner, and Wilson. Before I launch into the numbers, I wanted to touch on a few things that I've noticed in the market over the last, say, 14 days actually. I've seen an increase in contracts getting accepted for our brokerage. It's a huge amount, the highest that we've ever had in a week's time last week. And I'm also seeing some contracts coming in where buyers that are doing FHA financing and VA financing are actually the sellers are starting to accept those contracts. That's a good indicator that we might be having a little bit of a transition into having some of our buyers that aren't just all cash getting contracts. So that's a great thing. I know interest rates are ticking up a little bit. I think we did cross the 5% mark last week. But again, we have everyone moving to the Middle Tennessee area, so they need housing. So they're going to be purchasing. But again, I'm seeing some things, a little bit of a shift. So that's a good thing. Now, heading into the market numbers for all of the 5 counties that we covered, the Davidson, Williamson, Rutherford, Sumner, and Wilson. Active listings. In the month of March, we had 3,579 active listings compared to 2021 of last year, 4,511. That's a decrease of 21% of inventory. But what's interesting, number closed. For those 5 counties, we closed almost 3,000. And the year before, in 2021, we closed 3,234. That's only a 9% decrease year over year of closed numbers. So while inventory is low, we're still closing about what we closed last year. Another thing that I took a look at and that I wanted to let everybody know about, because I think this is really important, and I pulled the building permit numbers for all 11 counties, because this is what I've noticed. A lot of contracts that are coming in are not in just the main areas. People that might be looking at Franklin may consider going to Columbia, or if you're going and you're looking towards Hermitage or Mount Juliet, you may go to Lebanon. So there are 11 counties surrounding Nashville, and I took a look at all the permits that have been pulled over the last 5 months. So if you look at fourth quarter 2021, and this is a big number for fourth quarter, 4,015 new construction building permits for homes were pulled in those 11 counties. So, and then from January to February, in those 2 months, we had 2,872 permits. That's 6,887 new construction permits pulled in the last 5 months. That inventory, I believe builders are holding and not releasing until they're closer to being completed because sales prices are going up. Talking about sales prices, our average closed sales price just in the last 12 months from March of 2021 was $463,760 for the 5 counties to 2022, $593,600. That's over $130,000 increase in a $460,000 home, 28%. So you compound that with the building permits that we talked about prior, you look at that, and the building permits, while they're all of these permits, I think the builders are holding and waiting until it's closer to being done. I'm seeing less pre-sales. So I anticipate with the interest rates ticking up, the builders might start pushing some of that inventory out sooner than they had anticipated, or not. They could be sitting and holding on it, but there is inventory there that will be coming on the market for sure. So going county by county, starting in Davidson County for March 2022, we saw 1,406 active listings. Year over year, that is a decrease of 25%. Last year in March, we had 1,873. Interesting though, number closed. We closed 1,184 homes in Davidson County in March of 2022 compared to 1,365 in 2021. That's only a 13% decrease of how many homes sold. The average closed sales price for Davidson County in 2021 was $450,207. In 2022 was $569,522. That's an increase of 27%. Huge. Going on to Williamson County, we had 527 active listings compared to 674 last year, same time, which was a 22% decrease. Homes sold, though, we closed 436 compared to 494 last year, which was a 12% decrease. Moving on to the average closed sales price for Williamson County, again, huge increases. 2021, it was $782,029 as an average closed sales price. In March of 2022, it was $1,040,7081. That's a 33% increase in closed sales price. Rutherford County has last month 678 active listings compared to 910 the year before. That's a decrease of 23%. Homes sold 558 compared to 665. That's a 16% decrease of homes sold in Rutherford County. Average closed sales price for Rutherford also up a huge 31% from 2021 of $336,397 to 2022 March, $439,939. Sumner County. This is interesting, and I think it's due to probably a lot of new construction out there, but we had 491 active listings, 554 year over year versus last year, which was only a decrease of 11% of active listings in Sumner. Sumner's an area I think that is really doing a lot of new construction there. So homes sold 420 this year. We sold more this year than we did last year, 390. 8% increase in closed homes in Sumner County. And again, I think this goes back to where, we're pushing out. Buyers can't find closer to town, so they're being flexible and going a little bit further out. But most are moving from other parts of the country where they have long commute times, and really out into parts of Sumner, you can still be to downtown within 45 minutes. The average closed sales price, again, increased 33% year over year for Sumner County. Last year in March, $383,654. This year, $511,616 average closed sales price for Sumner. Wilson County, here we go again. We're seeing more increase. Again, I think this is where the market is pushing a little bit further out from the downtown area. 457 active listings compared to last year's 500, only a 9% decrease. But guess what? In Wilson County, that's that going out past Hermitages, Mount Juliet, Lebanon, 352 homes sold compared to 320 last year. New construction, I think, contributing to that. That's a 10% increase in properties sold. Closed sales price in Wilson County up 18%. Still very affordable when you look at across the country. In 2021, $392,547. 2022, $462,107. And that is the March market update for Metro Nashville. Again, I think be looking for all that new construction that's going to be coming on the market. Will the builders release inventory sooner because of the interest rates going up, or will they hold that inventory until the homes are done? But again, there is a lot of new construction inventory out there that I am looking at that is not in pre-sale. So be looking for that stuff to be coming soon. I'll see you next month for the April market update. Have a great month.